Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Lost Ark once again. Yes, this game continues to be at the forefront of the news cycle, and for this video we're going to check out the official Steam charts and see if people are still playing the game. On top of that, we're going to check out the new communication that was just released today talking about the future of the game. So please stick around. Now before we begin, it is early April. It's the month of Easter. I'm hoping today is the day I have earned your subscription. I'm hoping today is the day you make the decision to push that little red button. I would really appreciate it. Helps push the channel forward in 2022. On top of that, I've officially started a Patreon, become an instant ARPG VIP, and get Patreon exclusive content at the first link in the description. All the subs, likes, comments, shares, all of that helps the channel, but if you want to take it one step further, join my Patreon. I would really appreciate it. All right, as always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below. Here we go right now. And we're gonna start by letting you know that I was wrong. Yeah, it's hard to admit every once in a while, but I was wrong. Now, during my last Lost Ark video and during my last Patreon podcast, I said that the player count, the base of this game, is going to continue to go down. And it hasn't. My figure was 280,000 players, and for this last weekend, it was almost pushing 400. So you can actually see, I know it's hard to tell on these graphs because they're so close, but the number is actually starting to go back up. If you rewind last week, there was days that they were struggling to break 300,000. And now if you look at the previous weekend, they almost tipped over 400. Where was it? They got to 395 on Sunday. So give them credit where credit is due. The numbers of players, like, they've stopped the hemorrhaging, and as of right now, the numbers are starting to go back up. Now, can they maintain those numbers? We don't know, okay? But give credit where credit is due. I was wrong. Numbers have stabilized. If anything, they've gone up, okay? So maybe some of your friends are still playing, but this is the news of the day. Right now, I am on the website mmorpg.com. Title of this article, Lost Ark Team Promises Roadmap is Coming Soon, updating on top issues after community feedback. There's also a gift for those affected by recent downtime too. Now, one thing I will say is, you know, I am part of this as well. Sometimes bribery works. How many times has Lost Ark, or, you know, the devs been like, hey, log in today, we're going to give you a free skin. Hey, we've added this catch-up mechanic. Hey, you can now race. Hey, now there's a Guardian raid. They are giving us all these mechanics to try and make us happy, try to make us not quit the game, and they are continuing to do that because there is so much complaining about downtime. This is a very short article, so we are going to read it. Buckle up. There are some updates on the top issues that the Lost Ark team is focused on improving. Meanwhile, players who logged in late March will see a maintenance compensation gift in their inventories. Leading off the current update is more info about the promised content roadmap, because the roadmap had to be reformulated to accommodate changes for the Western release. The team is still finalizing it since it's already April. They wanted to ensure that players' feedback is being taken into account and the roadmap is on the way. Included will be up-and-coming classes, raids, continents, and additional updates aimed for this month and next month. Now, first thing I noticed on that is they said classes, not class, multiple classes. And we know we're going to be getting multiple classes. So the roadmap and the future is changing for this game. They are actively working on it for the West, but really what I want to see is what up and coming classes we are actually getting. I feel like the only one that's really confirmed that everybody talks about is the Destroyer. So that might be fun. They still want your feedback on honing difficulties you may still have. Honing is the worst experience in the game, and everybody knows that. It's just like a gut shot over and over again. Anybody that has played this game and people are gonna be like, how can you possibly make this reference? Last Epoch, in their crafting, they used to have it where it's like your item breaks or it damages, and then you just sell it or you shatter it because, you know, your craft didn't go through. It was a really like bad feeling every time you had a nice item and then it broke. So what they did is they changed it, and it's the same mathematical equation, but it doesn't feel as bad as when it breaks. When it comes to honing, it is the worst possible feeling to run your dailies and then you get to finally click that one attempt, broken. Or that like with that little red smoke. And I'm not even as far as other people. I think I'm about to hit 1350. So I'm like in that range of nightmarish. They've worked to improve honing with the addition of improved Grand Prix rewards, the event Guardian Raid, and PvP rewards. But they plan to expand the opportunities to get materials. And that's the big thing, is that they're not actually changing the way honing works. They're just gonna give us different ways to get the materials to be able to hone. They're not gonna change the process, they're just gonna give us more opportunities to earn the materials, which they've done. I mean, this is not wrong. The Grand Prix, the Guardian Raid, I just started doing PvP last night. All of that is a whole lot of fun, and I enjoy them all. The race, I like the rewards, but the race itself drives me freaking bananas. Recent actions intended to help reduce the number of bots have had an impact using the new Steam verification system. However, because Steam verification system requires having spent money, free-to-play players who don't or can't spend money get the verification are losing access to social features like initiating trades or sending mail with attachments. They promise to keep an eye on the related feedback. Meanwhile, a maintenance compensation. So this is what's new. Okay, so you took a break for a few weeks. Today might be the day to log back in. Meanwhile, a maintenance compensation package should be in your inventory if you logged into Lost Ark between March 21st and March 31st. Due to the number of outages and downtime, including the sudden hotfix on March 31st, they decided to help everyone out a little bit. Claim the box and you will get Phoenix Plume 20 Crystal Aura for 3 days, 3 battle items chest, an Aura of Renaissance Recovery Elixir 14 days. The Elixir countdown will start as soon as you claim it. So that is the news. Players have stabilized, they're giving you more, and they have some plans for the new roadmap, which should be releasing soon. Okay? That is what's going on. Now, I have a question for you. Is it enough? Is there enough endgame material? Is the game fun enough? Are you okay with the grind and the honing to stick around? That's what I want to know. Let me know in the comment section below. Like I said at the beginning of this video, thank you to the first 34 people that have signed up for my official Patreon. It is the #1 way to keep me full-time on this channel. First link in the description to become an instant action RPG VIP and get Patreon exclusive content. I would really appreciate it. If you haven't had a chance to join the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're approaching 1,500 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together, so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is also in the description. I hope you all enjoyed this Lost Ark video. Hopefully you're entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.